long time no see. Abigail and I are walking our friendly local conservation center again, and today we are going to show you how to forage for and harvest ramps. Yay! Yay. I'll show you the tools that I use, and we will just take you along. So once we get closer to our destination, I will start filming again. You can see how beautiful it is. They're starting to green up. Got lots of bike paths out here, lots of nature trails. It's funny because you can hear the interstate noise. It's not very far away, but this is just a really neat little area. This is also a good place to forage for berries and just come out and picnic. We have used this space to learn how to put up various shelters for inclement weather. There used to be a big lake over there, but they have drained it and they are doing a whole bunch of work there, so hopefully that'll be done at some point soon. So ramps, like hillsides it seems, because that's where we find them the most. Later on I'll look up exactly what conditions it is that they love the most, but you can see we're starting to head down, and actually I'll show you, we already found some.
Yours.
So you can see we're just in the woods here, and lo and behold, what do we find? We find the lovely ramp. So this is a ramp. It smells like garlic and onion. And I'm going to send this camera to Abby so I can show you how we harvest these. You can use a trowel. I really don't recommend using your hands alone because you're going to have a hard time. These bad boys are deep. So when we're foraging, we always do ethical foraging. I do not want to take all these. I only want to take a small percentage. There are 2 here. I see there are a bunch more, so I'm okay with taking 1. If these were the only 2, I would absolutely walk away because you don't do that. With ramps, there's mixed schools of thought on whether you leave the roots in or not, because they can grow back from the roots. I just kind of do whatever comes up because, again, there's more than one. So I take my tool and I stuck it down parallel to the stem. This actually works really well. It's an upholstery removal tool. I took it down and then I angle it so it goes towards the ramp. And what that did is it just popped it right out. So you see, I actually did end up leaving the roots, which means that it'll grow back. And I just make sure, yep, this one is still firmly in place. And look at that, isn't that gorgeous? The smell, it's amazing. But see this, so this is a ramp. And what you can do with this is you can dehydrate them, you can cook them fresh. We are going to pickle some, and I think I'm going to try lacto fermenting, which I have never done before. But
Not with ramps.
no, with ramps, no. So for this particular patch, because it's relatively small, this is actually the only one I'm going to take. But you can see around us, the landscape is very hilly. The soil is pretty deep and loamy. And actually, you could even say that this is a little bit sandy. If you look at the soil, you can see a lot of sand in there. They like loose soil. So when you're foraging, you don't take too much. You leave no trace. And you always make sure things are like you left them, which is leave no trace. We make sure that we don't leave our garbage. We make sure that we don't leave anything behind that wasn't there when we got there. So I will probably add some more ramp lore. I was going to say leek. Ramp lore as we go along. But it's just that simple, and I'll show you some more as we're walking along here. So this is something else we forage for a bunch, and I bet most of you are going to know what this is. This is a violet. We like to make violet jelly. Isn't that beautiful? You can eat this. You can eat this just like it. You want to make sure there's no bugs in it first. Ah, see? Bug. I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to bugs. Anyway, you can eat these. I just highly suggest you rip them open and make sure there's no special surprises in there. But they're full of vitamins. These are one of the first foods of spring. I mean, especially if you're a forager and you're living off of forage only. This is like a big deal. So you can eat the leaves, you can eat the flowers. So we're going to be coming here in a couple weeks, and we are going to be harvesting these for our violet jelly. Just look at this out here, though. This is just beautiful. This is what we live for, isn't it, Abby? See the water.
Oh, but yeah, like right there with the stairs and everything.
Yeah, this is an absolutely beautiful wildlife area here in Iowa.
You don't expect that here, but yeah.
No, you don't expect that here in corn country, but we have some beautiful landscape. Beautiful landscape. So we're still chugging along here, and as you can see, I'll zoom in here. Those ramps, they're just everywhere out here. Nature is so good about providing a bounty of food. It's just so exciting. Every year I just get thrilled this time of year. Here's another nice big patch of ramps. Aren't they just the prettiest things? And if you don't know what you're looking for, you'd walk right past these. I know I did for years. Oh, there's a beauty Abby got.
Yep.
You're going to show our good friends, the viewers, how to do this?
Oh, well, okay. I'm just now doing it with this tool, but I'm trying not to hurt anything. But just like demonstrated before.
Yep, take it straight down and then you angle it in.
Hit a rock, but whatever.
That's okay. Sometimes they take a little finagling, and that's okay.
You gotta finagle it. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You got to finagle it.
Okay, I cut it again, but who cares? Whatever.
Well,
there's still roots. So.
I will tell you, most, if not all of them you're going to cut, unless you like take a trowel or a shovel. And that's okay, because just like any other onion, those little roots that are left will make a new plant.
Yep.
But you can see we've got a whole long way to go. I don't know if you can see that big patch over there, but like they're just everywhere. So there's plenty here for everybody, plenty for nature, plenty for us. I mean, you can't even tell that we have touched this. And if you look in the bag here, you can see how many I've gotten already. And I harvested last week too. So, I mean, yeah, you can't even tell we've been here. And that's what you want. Thanks for coming along. Crazy here as usual. I know we have been pretty non-existent here lately. Well, I mean on YouTube, because obviously we still exist. But we've been really busy. This is the time of year where everything gets planted. Things need to get cleaned up, thawed. We've had crazy weather, so it goes from like 85 degrees to freezing. We've lost a few chicks thanks to that, but I hope that we're past the worst of it. And I've got tomatoes that are about 2-3 feet tall in the house. They're starting to flower, so lesson learned there. I started them a little bit early, and they'll still be okay, but I'll wait a little bit longer next time to start them. I always get a little overzealous this time of year. But it's good to see you all. I hope that you're having a blessed day. Take care from the beautiful woods of Iowa. Bye now.